Friends, we are at the storage unit. If you're new here, you may have not seen where I store my inventory. I wanted to give you some quick updates on some things happening. Number one, NBC is coming to film me, you guys. They want to film me. Yes, the NBC, the news channel. They want to film me going live. So I would love it if there were more than like 15 people at the live sale. That basically the series is going to be about people that have full-time jobs, but that also have successful side hustles. And so they're going to film me going live. They're going to come to my storage unit, film me processing a pallet. So I don't know if I'm going to do a live sale on Poshmark or whatnot, but for now I've scheduled on both platforms. If you could please come on that day. You don't even need to buy anything. If you do, great. But it would just be nice to have some friendly people there to support and have more than like 5 people at the live sale. It's going to be July 15th, so it's coming up in like 2 weeks, the day I'm posting this video. And then, of course, I will get footage. Hopefully they'll let me film them filming me, so then I can put that footage in a YouTube video. I don't know if they will. I'll have to ask the producer, but if you could come to that. My arm is already starting to hurt, you guys. I need to work on my arms. If you could come to that, I would highly appreciate it. I will link it down below. Also, for those of you that signed up for the email list, thank you so much. We're already at close to like 200 subscribers on the email list, you guys. There is so much going on in this video. I completely forgot to tell you. The sourcing group is now live, you guys. I will leave a link to it in the description box, and also it'll be the pinned comment in this video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have created a private group where I am going to handpick and source for you, basically. Handpick items that you can buy online for sourcing opportunities. I don't want to give too much of it away, but this is an extreme bang for your buck, you guys. It is a small paid group, but you can click the link and read about it. I go into detail, but if you have ever been interested in online sourcing, retail arbitrage, finding designer items, finding affordable items that you can flip for a profit, that's what this group is about. I want to make it as helpful and resourceful as possible for you guys. I am limiting the amount of signups, you guys, because I don't want this to be, well, just read about it. If you are even remotely interested, click the link and you can read about it and you'll find out more information there. But that is live. I already have one person signed up. I literally only posted about it on my Instagram like 2 hours ago. I'm very excited. So thank you. You know who you are. I appreciate you because I've already responded to your email, but it is a private group. I will be closing it once we reach, just read about it. I know I'm being a little coy, but you can read about it if you're interested. If you're not interested in the paid group, I am still going to be running the weekly newsletter that is completely free, where I share tips, what's sold, things I'm sourcing for, what things I'm staying away from, maybe new brands I'm trying, new liquidation sites. So that is always going to be free, and I will only email you once a week. But if you are interested in a more like dedicated, here's what I think you should pick up, here's some items I found, this is a great deal, definitely consider the paid group. The link is below. There's so much going on. NBC filming, the live sales, the paid sourcing group is up, and the weekly newsletter. I hope to see you in one of those things, or all of them. I can't remember if I've posted this video yet of the flax linen tops I found at my thrift store. I think I did already post it. Flax sells so well for me. This is, I was looking for the tag. Here it is. 100% linen made in Lithuania. It says, I am strong and capable. I honestly can't remember if I posted that video. I feel like I did. Anyways, I found like 5 of these on the rack and I filmed it. I'm pretty sure it's already up. This sold super fast, you guys. This sold in about 3 weeks, and this sold for $30. And I love finding it. I love it. I love it. I don't know what else to say. I sell it year round. I know I'm filming this in July, but I will literally sell flax linen pieces in December. I sell it in November. So definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. And I'm just packaging up in my favorite eBay. This is an eBay bubble mailer. I will link this down below. If you have a store, you can use your coupon. I think my coupon is $70, $50, but you can use that to buy the marketing materials. I will link this. I buy these on eBay. Like 90% of my clothing can fit in these, you guys. Anything else, I'll use like a priority box or a Walmart box if I have to like Frankenstein something, but I love these. They're eBay branded, they're padded, and they're great. I've actually gotten compliments on my packaging from on reviews, and I'm like, oh, thanks. I mean, I didn't make it, eBay did. So yeah, I love these. Hands down, my favorite like packaging item to use for eBay. And then I'm still using these stickers. I always link them in my description box, you guys. It's a little lengthy, but I like this as opposed to putting like a postcard or a thank you note. When you support a small business, you support a dream. Oh, you're supporting a dream. Thank you. If you loved I cannot tell you how my reviews have skyrocketed since using this sticker. I don't do anything else fancy, just this sticker and my reviews. I get so many more reviews because of this sticker. So those are my favorites. Love it. This is an item, you guys, that was purchased and returned. I was so excited when this sold. It sold for like $45. I got this, I don't know where I got this, but I know I paid $2 for it. So either the Goodwill outlet or $2 day, but she said it didn't fit, which I usually won't take returns for fit, you guys, but it is this specific size. It's 8 tall, and she said it wasn't long enough on her arms, and she would really appreciate it if I'd let her return it. So I just freaking let her return it, you guys. It's very rare. I just told you in my last video I had not had a return in months on Poshmark or eBay. Like literally almost 4 or 5 months, and here we go. This is a return on eBay. I'm either going to relist this or send it to ThreadUp because Ann Taylor blazers actually do pretty well for me on ThreadUp. So I don't know. I'll think about it, but this is a customer return. This one I know I filmed about. I bought this at the Goodwill outlet when I was in Seattle for Thanksgiving. So I've had this for like 9 months. Yeah. I'm talking in such a high pitch because I can't remember if we were there for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I think we were in Oklahoma for Christmas with my dad. Thanksgiving we were in Seattle. So it was a Seattle suburb. A lot of you corrected me. What's that bin's called? It's right outside of Seattle, like 20-30 minutes. I paid, I don't know, their pricing is amazing. It was under $2, you guys. This is 100% leather. Reselling tip for me to you. These are the types of things that I'm gonna put in like my in my newsletter. Always pick up leather from the bins, you guys. It doesn't matter if it's a brand like this, East Fifth. Wasn't this sold at like JCPenney or Kohl's or something? I looked it up. If it's in decent condition, people will buy it, especially if you can find the larger sizes. This is a 3X. This sold in July. This is a perfect example, friends, of why I say list your stuff year round. You could potentially be missing out on money. This cost me less than $2 and it sold for $45, you guys, in July. Could I have made more in the winter? Maybe. I mean, but I had this listed like early December, literally the first week in December, and it didn't sell, and it's sold now. So it is cold somewhere in the world all the time. It is hot somewhere in the world all the time. This is why I preach listing your stuff as you get it, but you know, do as you want. I always say, I just give you the tips on what's working for me. Don't listen to me on how to run your business. You know, take it with a grain of salt. But I'm filming this July and it sold in July, and I paid less than $2 for it. So super happy with this. Not the fastest sale, but also not the slowest. I mean, I have new with tag revolve pieces that I've had for almost 5 years that I still have. So 9 months ain't bad. I don't know if it's because I posted about selling maternity stuff at a great price on my Instagram or what, but I have been selling maternity like crazy. I'm almost sold out of all of my Skims maternity. This is a 4X, 5X. These are sold out online. They retailed for like $80. So the baby bump goes there, and then it just smooths everything out. It lifts everything. This is so, I owned these personally. They were so comfortable to wear under pants, under dresses. It's just when you got the big bump, it's nice to have some support. So this is a 4X, 5X. This sold. I'll put the listing on the screen. So yeah, I like am on, I don't, is there a baby boom going on, or is it because I posted about it? But I have been selling, no joke, like 3 to 10 pieces of maternity every single week. I'm almost completely sold out of all of my maternity stuff. We have a lot of new subscribers here. These bins are not facing, the numbers aren't facing forward because I'm organizing, but I have some cleaning up to do with the storage unit before NBC comes. Luckily, the pallet portion, they're not filming till August because, like I said, this series isn't going to go live until the fall, so I have some time. A lot of you know I'm not OCD. I don't know. Supposedly, if you believe in horoscopes, Virgos were really like anal. And it really bothers me that some of these say bin, some of them do not. And it bothers me that some of them are not the same font. So as I've been doing inventory, I've been relabeling them. And you can see bins 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can't see bin 1. They're all having the same font now. We're getting rid of bin. So I'm going through and doing that. I'll have that done before they get here. But this is the side that you guys don't usually see that I need to get in order, because I think they're going to film like straight on, because when I get pallets delivered, I get them delivered right here. So I need to, this whole situation needs to be straightened up. So, but this part I have a month. The part that they're going to film in 2 weeks is me going live, and then we're going to do like a little Q&A afterwards talking about how the live sale went, like blah blah blah. So like I said, it would be nice if you guys could come. I'll try not to talk your ear off about it, you guys, because I know it gets annoying. I know some of you don't give a flying poop about live sales, but I would like some people there, so I'll try not to bring it up too much. I'll try to mention it only in one time in every video until it happens, but it would be nice to have some support, friends. I would really appreciate it. So this part will be fine. I just got to work on this side. If you were here, if you're an oldie but a goldie and you have been here since I was pregnant with my baby, I had 4 pallets delivered at once, and this place was trashed. So this looks way better than it did even 6 months ago. And this side is really bothering me because I am very much an organized person, and you cannot tell from this side. So I'm going to be working on that. And what's annoying about this is it's a lot of little stuff, you know, a lot of little stuff that just needs to be put away. But this side's pretty good. All I've got to do is work on the font and the bins, and we're good. So yeah, it's looking better, but it needs some more work. Doing a little bit of a flashback. I had no idea that this Goodwill palette video would blow up the way it did. I think it's almost like 8,000 or 10,000 views. Anyways, you guys, I am now a week out of buying this palette. I keep calling it a palette. It's a bin, but there were hundreds of items in here. This was a lot of work, you guys. I'm still trying to decide if this was worth $60. I know maybe if you've never bought one of these before, you're looking at it and you're like, there's no way this is not worth $60. But there was so much stuff in here that I had to donate to my local women's shelter. Some of it I gave to the local homeless people. Literally, I made bags for them and gave it to them. There was just a lot in here that I did not want to or could not sell. Like the whole bottom of this bin was wet. It was really gross, you guys. It was really gross. So I just recently finished going through this whole thing, and I have about 65 items that I can sell, but some of them I just usually would not pick up myself. Honestly, there's probably about like 30 items out of all of this stuff I processed that I would pick up to sell if it weren't in here. So it just makes me think, like, was this worth my time and effort? Because this was a lot of work. If I had someone to help me that would be a different story. But to get so many items and to only in the end think, you know, well, I would only pick up like 30 items out of these hundreds of pieces. It really is a crapshoot. It's like the ultimate mystery box. It is fun, and I did get 30 items out of it. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. This thing was huge. Let me show you how big this bin is in comparison to my car. Honestly, knowing myself, I'm probably going to buy more, you guys, because it's the thrill of the hunt, and I have a problem. And it is a lot of inventory, and sometimes you can get super lucky with these. But let me show you how big this thing is next to my huge SUV. Here she is for reference. It's full, and there's my car. It's almost taller than my car. Trying not to film other people. I did not plan this properly. At least I cleaned out my trunk. I've got my Halkin. I've got shopping bags. And I brought my industrial trash bags. And I did not take my allergy pill. Big faux pas. And let's do this. Should be interesting. It was so funny, you guys. I had to meet with the producers. We met like on a Teams meeting. And the female is a male and a female. The female producer, she was like, so tell me about like your side hustle, like what you do full time. And I was telling her what I do. And her jaw was like on the floor. And she was like, I'm currently pregnant with my second child. And I actually, it's a little bumpy here, sorry. She's like, I actually can't comprehend how you get so much done in a day with 2 young children. And I bring this up because we have a lot of new people. And I just am very real with you guys that I have a lot of help. And I told her the same thing. I was like, I know that I'm running my small business alone, but I am not running my life alone. We have a lot of help. I have a very involved partner. Like my husband, still weird to say, even though I've been married for a month. My husband is a very involved dad. I do baths, he does baths. I change diapers, he changes diapers. Like everything I do, he does. And he's not only willing to do, but he does it. And I have a lot of friends whose partners are not like that. I was just talking to one of my coworkers and she was like, my husband has never changed a diaper. No judgment. I know my eyes looked like judgment, but I was like, I couldn't even comprehend that. They have 4 children, you guys. So yeah, he's just, everything I do, he's willing to do, and he does do. So that helps a ton. And I always tell you guys, we have 3 grandparents that are local that will literally like argue over who gets to watch our. She was just really impressed, and I just was honest that I have a lot of help. But it always, like, I feel like some days I'm not doing enough. And I know some of you watching this, and those of you that follow me on Instagram, you know I get up between like 4 and 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is a late morning for me. I'm usually at the gym by like 4:30, 5 a.m. Some of you look at me and you message me and you're like, how do you do it all? And I'm thinking, I feel like I'm not doing enough. And it's kind of sad, you guys, that it takes someone from the outside, because it took her literally dropping her jaw on the floor, looking at me like, how do you get this all done? To realize, oh, I guess I kind of am a little bit of a badass. Like, maybe I am doing okay. Like, maybe on those days when I feel like I'm not doing enough, I'm actually doing all right, you know? So you're doing all right, friend. Don't stress yourself out. Don't look at people like me. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. If you're surviving, you're fed, you're safe. Your kids are fine if you have kids. Your dog is fed. He's not out in the street running around hungry. You're doing great. You know what I mean? We're all just trying to do the best we can, and give yourself some credit when credit is due. You know what I mean? I feel like, especially us women, we do so much and we do not pat ourselves on the back nearly as much as we should, you guys. I'm hanging on to you so you don't fall. Don't worry. I'm not looking at you, but I just share that to say, give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing awesome, babe. I'm rooting for you. What's that Kim Kardashian meme when her mom is like, you're doing awesome, Kim, or something like that? You're doing awesome. I'm rooting for you. I know you can't see me, but I'm rooting for you. You may hear a baby in the background. I'll try to talk loud so you don't hear him. The realities of working from home. This big bag here, that is from the Goodwill outlet. You will see that haul. Actually, that Yeah, that's from the Goodwill outlet. You'll see that soon. I packaged up this stuff so quickly, you guys. I forgot to show you what's in it. One of the items in here is this Tatcha Dewy Serum. I bought this locally from my supplier. I can get a lot of Tatcha. I think I've told you guys this already. This is a expensive Japanese skincare and like body care line. Their products are made in Japan. They use a lot of Japanese native ingredients. But this stuff is expensive even to get in liquidation, you guys. So I didn't buy it in bulk. I just bought like a tester lot of 30. This is the last one I have left. I've made a profit on all of them, but not as much as I would have liked. Because like I said, this is still for sale at Sephora for $89. But it's just expensive. Certain like higher end beauty products can be expensive even when you buy them in bulk. And when I say bulk, I mean like 100 or more. So I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on buying this in bulk. I might buy some more here and there. Also, this is one of the few brands that took down my listing on Poshmark. I think in the almost how many years have I been selling on Poshmark? 5.5 years. I've only had that happen once. I cannot remember the other brand. So just be careful, you guys, listing this on Poshmark because they took all of my listings down. So just an FYI there. But I'm sold out after this one. I might actually just keep that one for myself because I really like that product. The rest of these sales here are live sales. I don't usually share stuff with you guys that sells live because I know a lot of you are not live sellers. So I just figured you wouldn't be interested in that. I don't know. If you are, let me know. Like, do you guys want to see things that sold in live sales? I just don't show them to you because, like I said, I know that a lot of you are not live sellers and you don't care, so I don't show it to you. But if you want to see it, let me know. This new with the tags Nike men's top sold. This is from that Nike. I keep calling it a Nike palette. It's not really a palette, you guys. It was more like a Nike reseller box or liquidation box. I don't know what you would call it. Brand new with the tags. Size. Wow, this is a size small. Men's size smalls are so much bigger than women's size small, which obviously, but it's just like I thought this was at least a large. Anyways, very fitting for the summer. This sold. Happy to see it go. These are the last few of my Nike pieces. If you are new around here and you're like, what are you talking about, Nikki? I buy a lot of my stuff locally. I have a lot of suppliers that I've built relationships with over the last couple of years, and I bought a Nike, what do you call it? Like 200 pieces, 150 pieces. I guess you'd call that a pallet. Anyways, all of it was like within the last year or two, like very current pieces, and it has moved so slow, you guys. I thought that stuff would fly off the shelves. It has not. And if you don't know, because I didn't know until I bought this palette, Nike stuff new is expensive. Like this t-shirt was like $65 or $75. A lot of their sports bras go $40 to $50 and up. I mean, it's almost, some of their stuff is more expensive than Lululemon. Like their women's leggings, you guys, on average $80 to $120. I didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe because I'm such a reseller and I'm such a like saver that I like if I buy Nike new, which I don't do very often, I get it from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx and I am paying like $20. So yeah, it was eye-opening for me. All of the stuff has sold. Unlike the Revolve palette, I did a whole video on buying liquidation and being cautious with liquidation. I'm a big fan of liquidation, but you really need to be careful because you could easily lose thousands and thousands of dollars. Unlike the Revolve palette that some of it has been sitting for 5 years, I will say all of this stuff has sold and all of it has sold for a profit. I just thought it would move a lot faster. So that's kind of making me think like, well, maybe I should reconsider, like I told you guys, if I can hand pick which items next time from my supplier, I will buy some more Nike because now I know the pieces that'll move quickly. Man, oh man, friends, these leggings have been through it. I have relisted these, delisted them, sell similar. I've sent these to ThredUp. I've tried to sell these on a live sell, like I'm not kidding, probably like 10 times. And I don't usually do that with items. Like if it doesn't sell on a live sell within 2 to 3 times of me showing it, like 2 to 3 different sales, I'll usually take it out of that rotation. But these are just so cute. And I think because they have my favorite color, purple, I was like colorblind, like somebody needs to take these. They are a size large. I wanted to keep them myself, but they're just, I don't like when my leggings are too big. I don't need them to be skin tight, but I really don't like when they're too big. Like it was bunching here, it was rolling down at the top because I was trying to make it work. I freaking love these. And they finally sold, you guys. They finally sold yesterday for $30. I'm so happy because I got these from the Goodwill outlet and wait, no, I did not get these from the Goodwill outlet. Sorry, I was looking at my SKU. I got these on $2 day. Actually, you know what? I don't remember where I got these. I'm going to be 100% honest. All I can tell you from my SKU is that I paid $2. I know that. So that's why I'm thinking it was either the Goodwill outlet or $2 day. That I remember I told you guys in the last video, I need to start putting in my SKU where I get things because I'm starting to get so many items now. I'm currently at 1,200 listings on eBay that I'm not remembering where these things are coming from. I'm at my breaking point finally. I was pretty proud of myself for all these years, you guys. I've been around 1,000 listings, anywhere between like 700 to 1,000, and I could tell you where I got every single piece. But it's like once I went over that 1,000 item mark, sometimes I'm just like, I can't freaking remember all this stuff. Or maybe it's the second child that broke me. Maybe having multiple children and 80 million jobs has finally broke my brain. Nonetheless, I don't know where the heck I got these. I can tell you though, I paid $2. So I either got this on $2 day at a traditional Goodwill or the Goodwill outlet. Nonetheless, I'm so happy they sold and for a great profit. And these, I did not put them as new without the tags, you guys, but look at the gusset. Any of you ladies or gentlemen out there that wear these leggings, you know that the gusset is the telltale sign of if these things have been through the ringer. So I didn't say new without the tags, but I feel like this buyer will be pleasantly surprised at how, like these, I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure these have never been worn. So I'm so happy these are going to a new home. I didn't even tell you what they are. I'm so excited about them selling. They're Fabletics, and apparently this was a limited edition print that they did, and I think they're beautiful. My child is having a ball with Nana right now. This I am going to lint roll. This is a mauve Anthropologie ribbed, very nice quality top. It doesn't look like much on camera, but it just feels really nice. Like this probably weighs close to a pound, you guys. Like that's how thick this cotton is. It's ribbed. I believe it's 100% cotton. Let me check. 97 cotton, 3 elastane. This just needs a lint roll and it is good to go. I just realized I haven't been telling you guys what these things sold for. This sold for 20 something dollars. I will have put everything on the screen. But I'm happy. This just got listed 2.5 months ago. So I haven't had this very long. I have had this for a very long time. And this for longer than I would have liked. Oh, okay. Are you going to go eat your banana?
Close to and I almost with it, man.
Oh, wow. All right, eat your banana and I'll bring you more food. Okay. Sorry about that, mom life. Just my 3-year-old explaining to me how he fell at preschool and scraped his top lip. You guys, I swear, he's so cute. Such a storyteller like his mommy, and he loves to tell you stories for a very long time, and he loves to eat. Anywho, I wanted to round this video out because I feel like it is all over the place. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, that means you're a true oldie, but a goldie. I love you so much. There's a lot going on. I just wanted to recap. I will link the live sales down below for when NBC is going to be here. If you could just come and hang out, spend some time. If you buy things, great. If you don't, that's also great. It would just be nice to not be there by myself while NBC is filming me in my tiny office. Number two, I did not explain this very clearly, but when you sign up for the email list, I send you guys a free Bolo brand list where it's 100 brands that I have researched about being the best-selling brands on Poshmark and eBay in different categories. It's completely free. All you have to do is sign up for the email list. That is also linked below and in the description box. Number three, if you're interested in the sourcing group, that is live. That will be limited capacity. That just went live. I'm recording this at like 6 a.m. I made the group live at midnight, or no, I don't know. I made it live. I'm delirious, you guys. I've been up since 4 a.m. already, or 3 a.m. I'm sorry. I made it live a couple hours ago. We already have one sign up, so that will be listed in every video description below from here on out until we reach capacity, and then I'm just going to close it down. So it's like a first come first serve thing, but I'm really excited about that. And if you're not interested in the paid group, we will still have like our little community of friends on the newsletter, and it's an email, you guys. So it's a weekly email. You get the free Bolo list, but you can like respond to my email if you have questions or you want to chat. So lots happening, friends. I know this video was all over the place. I did want to give you guys that Goodwill palette update. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm going to buy more. Like, it's a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun. And I don't have the opportunity, other than liquidation, to get so many items in such a short amount of time because you guys know I work full time. And if I'm being honest, it makes for great YouTube content. It makes for great TikTok. I mean, these Goodwill palette videos are blowing up. So I'm going to keep doing them. One, to get the inventory. Two, it's fun. Three, it makes for great content, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the description box and the comments for everything we discussed, and I will see you soon. Ciao.